The Suzuki Baleno is a Japanese car, but it's made in India. Toyota then slaps a Toyota badge and call it a Starlet. In India, they call it a Glanza. Welcome to another video. This video is more like a fruit salad. I'll be throwing everything in one dish. The old, the new, XI, XX, XR, zonke. This is the car that we as average South Africans should be buying. But ngoba siyapapa busy skitchimsana nema-GTI and I'm thinking I get fuel lapha VW, but asikho lapho. Today we're checking out the Toyota Starlet, a doppelganger of the Suzuki Baleno. So if you buy this car, you are technically buying a Suzuki Baleno. It's like buying a Haval with a VW badge and end up getting a shorter VW warranty instead of a longer Haval warranty. Mental slavery of the highest order. A top-of-the-range Suzuki Baleno GLX automatic costs only 295,900 and a top-of-the-range Toyota Starlet XR automatic costs 313,900. We will look at the issue of pricing a bit later. For now, let's check out what the car has to offer. This is a facelift, so in front we have a facelift. The grille is now wider and there's a black plastic insert on the lower part of the bumper which makes the car to look more aggressive. From this angle, the Starlet looks more like a Camry and renders the pre-facelift model as Kobo. And like I never liked the looks of the previous Starlet because it looks like running shoes. The side profile is big. The top of the range Starlet XR gets a nice LED daytime running light which you don't get in the XX and XI model. Overall, this car looks great and I will try not to compare it to a Polo. Cavan trans bafethu. On the side, we have some shiny alloy wheels which come standard with the car, and there's nothing much to talk about because the side profile is not too different from the previous model. I got the sunroof bafethu. Sebangaze basincishe sunroof kube sinayo imali yokubhadala bathungu. The back is as boring as a cabbage. It kind of looks rounded or curvy and doesn't complement the aggressive front look of this car. The boot space is 315 liters and is slightly smaller than that of the Kia Rio. All the Starlet models come with rear parking sensors, but you only get a camera in the XR model. This car starts from 226,000 rands, and this is exactly what you should expect in that price range. But the thick borders around the multimedia screen, icon. Mara today I'm choosing peace, so I'll let it slide. The screen of the previous Starlet was well integrated into the dash. All in all, the interior is nice and simple and I have nothing to complain about considering the fact that this car only costs 240,000 rands. The seats are comfortable and legroom is not a problem at all. If your friends are using iPhone 6, don't worry, there's 2 USB ports at the back for them to charge their ever-dying batteries. Now let's move on to the things I don't like about this car. The price difference between the entry-level Starlet XI and the top-of-the-range XR Auto is roughly 87,000 rands, and they all have the exact same engine which is kind of low on torque. There's literally no difference in performance as you move up the range. We are just paying extra for not so important features such as keyless entry, reverse camera, daytime running lights and a bigger infotainment screen. Bigger screen for what? I mean, we've been reversing cars for years without cameras and I can unlock the car myself with the key. I'm not that lazy. I personally feel like there's no need to go for the top of the range XR. For me, the XS is the sweet spot, and if your budget is tight, you might as well go for the entry-level XI because the performance is the same. The entry-level Rio LS has a 1.2 liter engine, while the top of the range Rio Tech has a 1.4 liter engine with slightly more power. So there you can see where your mind is going as you move up the range, not this one-size-fits-all philosophy of the Toyota Starlet. The 1.5 liter engine in the Starlet has a power output of 77 kilowatts and 138 Newton meters of torque. The car moves from 0 to 100 in 11 seconds and the top speed is 160 kilometers per hour. The top speed of a Swift is 170. The Starlet XI is only available with a 5-speed manual transmission, no automatic. If you want an auto, you must go for the XS or XR. The claimed average fuel consumption is 5.4 liters per 100 kilometers for the manual variants and 5.7 for the automatics. Now here's the crazy part. Under Toyota, this car gets a 3-year 100,000 kilometers warranty and a 3-year 45,000 kilometers service plan, whichever comes first. Whereas under Suzuki, the Baleno gets a longer 5-year 200,000 kilometers warranty and a 4-year 60,000 kilometers service plan. So opting for the Starlet over a Baleno for the Toyota badge is just mental slavery. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. That's what Bob Marley said in Redemption song. Nami ngisho njalo. Cause I don't understand why the top of the range Suzuki Baleno GLX automatic costs only 295,000 rands and the top of the range Starlet XR Auto costs a whopping 313,000 rands. It's special ngani. I don't blame the guys who would go for the Starlet though, because I'm one of them. My reason is that I like options, and by that I'm referring to the Toyota dealership network. There's like 3 Toyota dealerships near me. The first one is less than 5 minutes away from my house, the second one is about 15 minutes away, and the last one is about 30 minutes away. If I'm not happy with Toyota nail spray, I'll go to White River or Hazy View, but with Suzuki I'm stuck with Suzuki nail spray. I know it's a lame reason, but that's how I look at it. Now let's look at debit order issues. And for our calculations, we'll assume that you will go for the Starlet XS manual, which costs 240,000 rands. Let's say your insurance premium will be 1,200. So if you finance a 240,000 rands car for 5 years with no deposit and no balloon payment, at the current prime lending rate of 8.25%, your installment will be roughly 4,900. Your car installment and insurance will cost you around 6,100 and add a little 1,400 nyana for petrol, and that takes your overall monthly cost to around 7,500, which is way better than 10k for a Rio with the same power. This car offers better value than a Polo Vivo in my opinion, and I can definitely buy it. It's not easy to find a well put together car for under 250,000 rands, so I think this car is a good buy. I would go for the Baleno though, cause it offers better value in the long term. With Toyota, you must pay for extended warranty after 3 years. Icon. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel for more car content in a Mzansi context.